Hello and welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a daisy square. So this is our crochet along for a spring, summer, something blanket, flowers blanket, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. So what I've done with this one is I've changed up the colours on these ones so we can put more of these throughout the blanket if need be. So I've got a pink one there, I've got a blue one, I've got a purple one, and to bring this in to the rest of the blanket I'm going to be using the same yellow today that I used in the sunflower square. All the usual bits and pieces, so I have got my 4mm crochet hook, pair of scissors, a stitch marker and some needles. So we've got all of those, and I've also got 3 different coloured yarn. I've got the yellow, I've got a whitish creamish colour, and some green for the grass. I am going to start off as per with a magic circle and a chain 1, and in that circle I'm going to do 12 single crochets, and for this particular pattern I don't need to use my stitch marker. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just going to double check that's right because I lost one of those stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm going to slip stitch to join that, and then that's it. I'm going to fasten off my yarn. I don't need any more of that colour, so I'm just going to snip that off, leaving a tail for weaving in my ends. So in round 2, for round 2 we are going to start by picking up a stitch and joining our creamy whitish colour. I know this might be a bit difficult to pick up on camera, so it's not a particularly hard stitch, and I will zoom in so you can see what we're doing. We are going to start with a chain 4, 3, 4, and then we're going to do a double. Is it a double treble or is it treble? It's a treble. And then we're going to put that in the same stitch as the one that you chained out of. So let's do
extreme close up. Wah! Wah! Wah!
we'll start by chaining 1 because we need to chain 1 space in between each one, and then we're going to do a treble in that stitch, bring up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go into the same stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then I'm going to chain 1. So each one has, each stitch from the previous row has 2 stitches coming out of it. So we are doing an increase on that stitch. So I'm going to do that all the way around. It's a treble crochet twice and a chain 1, a treble crochet twice and a chain 1, a treble crochet and a chain 1, oh, I nearly did that early then. I nearly did an early double crochet, treble crochet. Where are we at? Okay. And at the end of this, we should have 22 chains, or 22 stitches, 22 stitches all the way around. Is it 22 or 24? Do you know, I can't remember now. Let's zoom that out a bit because that's still a little bit zoomed in. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to double check my stitch count. I need to make sure I've got 24. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2. So I need to do 2 more stitches, which works out because I've got a stitch there. Oh, chain 1, double, triple crochet, treble crochet. So finish that with a chain 1 and then do a slip stitch to the top of your first treble, and that's not to the chain 4 that you did at the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to join in any chain 1 space. So in between each of these petals there is a chain 1 space. So I'm going to join my yarn in there. We're going to chain 3, and then we're going to go straight in the same space again and do 2 double crochets. So we've got a chain 3 and 2 double crochets. And then we're going to work in the next space. So we've got these 2 treble crochets here, but we're going to go straight into the next space and we're going to do 3 treble crochets into there. And then again straight into the next chain 1 space, and we're going to do 3 double crochets in there. In the next space, and then 3 into the next chain 1 space. And then once you get to the end, we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain to join it up. And there you have our first row of green. Hello. You might be able to tell by looking at the image that it's a completely different day. My battery went when I was making that last row, so I had to stop and charge the battery, and I started doing other things, and time got away from me, and before you knew it, it's the next day. So we're on row 4, and for row 4 we are going to so what we're going to do is we're going to start by slip stitching over to a space. So we are now in a space, and then we're going to chain 4, and then we're going to do a double crochet into that space, and then we're going to do 2 trebles into that space. There we go. And then we are going to do 3 trebles into this next space. So then we're going to go into this space here, and we're going to do 3 doubles. And then we're going to do 2 doubles, and then 2 trebles, and then we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to go into this next space here. So we're going to do a chain 3, and then we're going to mirror what we've just done here. So we're going to do 2 trebles, and then 2 doubles. And then we're going to go over to our next space, and we're just going to go straight in with 3 doubles. And then as you can see, we've now got our first corner. Oh, we've got our first corner just coming up here. And now we're going to do our next corner. So we're going to start off by doing 2 doubles. And then we want 2 trebles. I'm going to chain 3, and then we're going to mirror exactly what we've just done. So we're going to do 2 trebles, and then 2 doubles, and then straight in with 3 doubles. And then as you can see, that is our second corner done. So we're just going to repeat that all the way around. We're now going to go in to do 2 doubles, 2 trebles, chain 3, and then mirror that in the next space by doing 2 trebles, a double, and then we're going to go straight into here and do 3 doubles. Now we're going to go into this one, and we're going to start off by doing, I've done it wrong again, go straight in with 2 doubles, and then 2 trebles, now usually you would, at the corners we were doing a chain 3, but I do find that when I'm joining with my chain I can have quite a loose gap there, so I'm only going to do 2, and then I'm going to join to the top of my chain 3, so my chain 4, and that is the end of row 4. So we've now got a square. So we're just going to do one more row, which is really, really simple. So now we're going to move on to row 5, and row 5 is basically just doing a half double crochet in each stitch, apart from at the corner. So I'm going to start by chaining 3 or 2, depending on what you prefer to do for your half doubles, and then I'm just going to do a half double crochet all the way along, and then once we get to our corner we're going to do 1 half double crochet, we're going to chain 2 and then do a half double crochet, and then we're just going to go all the way across, just doing a half double crochet in each stitch. Into the corner, 1 half, a chain 2 and a half, and then a half double crochet in each stitch. A half, chain 2 and a half, and then we're just going to join with a slip stitch, and that is our last row done. That's row 5. I'm not going to go through weaving in your ends, I've done that on all the other videos, so if you want to take a look there you can take a look at how to weave in your ends on those videos. If I can, I'm not sure if I can, but if I can I'll put a card here to show you how to weave in your ends. If not, there'll be one on the end screen. So there you go. You alright there? Sorry about that. The Nook just decided that she wanted to introduce herself to everyone. You can just make her out, she's just here. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you would like, you can check out one of these other videos just here, up here. We should have a video on this actual crochet along, which will include weaving in your ends. And then just down here we have a video on how to crochet. So it gives you all tips and tricks on all of the different stitches that we've been using so far in this blanket. So don't forget to join me next time, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget, if you're interested, you can... Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? I did the outro so good yesterday and I can't do one.